Hello everyone, welcome to IP360, an educational channel for informatics practices subject as part of CBSE curriculum. In this episode, we are going to see how to install Python software in Windows OS. For that, we need to go to the Python official website. It's called www.python.org. As you go to this website, you will see different menus in the website. Let's say you can see about, downloads, documentation, community, success stories, news, events. So for us to download the Python software, the latest version of the Python software, we should go to the downloads menu. From the downloads menu, when you click on it, you can see the latest version for Windows, which is highlighted in the screenshot. You can download directly for Windows, or if you are using different OS, like let's say Mac OS or Linux or etc., you can go to the corresponding option and then you can download the Python software. So let's say I'm having Windows OS, so I'm going to download the latest version, latest and greatest version that you can see in the screenshot. That is Python 3.8.5. So once you click on that download, that exe file will be downloaded, and as soon as the exe file, it will not take much time on, as it's a small file. So once it is downloaded, on clicking on the Python 3.8.5 version, the setup progress will start. It will not take much time, max of 2 to 3 minutes. Once it is done, you can see this the pop-up window. Setup was successful, and either you can close this, or if you are interested to start the tutorial, you can click on online tutorial or the documentation to study more about it. As of now, I'm going to close this window so that I can verify whether the Python code is installed properly or not. For that, I can do two things. One, I can directly go to the all programs in my Windows OS operating system, where when you click on that all programs, you can see recently added items will be there, and you can easily figure out the Python softwares are on top because I just installed it recently. That's the way you can check the Python installation process. Or else another way, you can go to command prompt. How to go to command prompt is very simple. Press Windows R. There will be a run command will be open. Click on then type CMD in the run mode. Then this command prompt will be opened. Okay, this Windows command prompt we can use for checking the Python version. As mentioned in the screenshot, type Python hyphen version. You can see the version, the Python's version that is installed in your computer. So just follow the steps after installing the Python. You can verify the Python version in your system. And there are two types of environments where once you install the Python software, you can start coding directly. It's very simple, that much simple is it. So there are two ways to start your coding. One, the scripting module, where you go to your all programs, and then when you are clicking on the Python shell, this window will be opened. You can see I created a small program for adding two numbers. So this is the program that I am using it. So you can check this, right? So a equal to 1, b equal to 2, c equal to a plus b. So it's very simple, adding two numbers and assigning the value for value into a variable called c, and then I'm printing the value of c. So in this case it's 3. So it's very simple calculator program to do addition arithmetic operation. So we can do a lot of programs here, but for time being, just we'll skip the detail of how to code Python programming. So next, there is another IDE that we need to install to do more activities in Python programming. So in our 11th standard curriculum, it is required, it is mentioned that we have to use Spider IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. So this is another scientific, simple and scientific tool to create Python coding. And also, there are various features are available in this in this IDE. So that's the reason we would like to use this Spider IDE. It is mentioned like the scientific Python development environment. So yes, Spider is stands for scientific Python development environment. So we need to download this as well. So for that, I will ask you to go to www.spiderid-id.org, which is mentioned in this screenshot. So you can very well go and see the Spider version. So as you go there, you can see the download Spider with Anaconda. So this is the another recommended way to download the Spider, because nowadays Spider comes as part of Anaconda Navigator. So when you click over there in the previous slide, so you can this will navigate to you to the Anaconda package. And then if you go there, there will be a download button in Anaconda package. So you click over it, and then so in the before it actually starts the download, there will be an option that is given to you based on your OS. You can choose the Python version or the Anaconda version. For Python 3.8, the Anaconda versions are 64-bit graphical installer, 32-bit graphical installer as well. So since I'm using Windows, I'll go with the first option, and my system is 64-bit system, so I'm going to use the first option. So on clicking on it, the Anaconda exe will be downloaded, and you can just click on it, and then it will automatically install that version. I skipped that portion because it's very simple and straightforward. Once it is installed, you can quickly search the Python Anaconda Navigator in your machine. You can open it. So this is how after launching Anaconda you will see this kind of panel. So scroll down and see if you are having Spider. So it is a Spider, as I mentioned earlier. Spider is part of Anaconda Navigator. So go to the Spider Spider icon, click on launch. There will be a button called launch. It is it's hidden in my screenshot. When you try it in real time, you will see this there will be a launch button, and you can click on it, and then the Spider will open. So after opening the Spider, this is how you will see it. So since I already have some of the programs, you can see the programs in background. But if you want to create a new program, click on new file, and then once you click on new file, a new file will open, and you can type your first program. Whatever I created previously in the script mode, same thing I can paste here. I can run it. There will be a green button to run it, run your program, or you can just click Control Enter. Your program will be executed, and the result will be displayed on the right hand screen, like the console. So if you see it, right, I have something open here that's called Variable Explorer, where you can find out what are the values that I assigned. For A, integer is a data type, and then assigned 1, B equal to 2, and C equal to 3. So the data type and other concepts we will discuss later, and why it is integer and all. But for time being, this is how you can create a program, and then you can see the results on the console, and you can see the values in the variables through Variable Explorer. So that's all about the Python installation and the IDE. It's pretty simple, and these are the reference URL that you can cross verify, and when you are installing the Python and Spider. So there will be one more link, that is the www.python.org. You can consider that URL for your reference as well. uh, that's all I have for today's discussion. Thank you all for watching. Any questions, concerns or doubts, you feel free to WhatsApp me or call me to my number. I know you have my number. try it out and let me know if you have any doubts. Thank you guys.